Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Wakfu second season and episode 21. Yes, last time we saw how Quilby went from this nice fellow with kind of weird intentions. That you doubt that he was going to make something bad on purpose, that's going to be accidental, and yes, he just wants all his fellow Eliatropes to be fine and dandy, and yeah, it become the full-on villain, making deal with demons and the Demon King especially, mistreating the dragons. Seriously, they're supposed to be respected. They are supposed to be their family. But no, he just threw Grogol into the whatever that thing was. And yes, he just defeated Adamite like it was nothing. But of course, this is a young dragon. He will have to deal with a bigger one, which is I'm so eager to see that. And that's why he sent Hugo. And yes, once you start to think about it, once you start to see the episodes with this information that we were given in the last one, yes, you realize just why every single action that Quilby took was for something. Yes, perhaps he likes his brothers and sisters Eliatropes, but not much after that. He is willing to sacrifice everything just to continue his adventure, and that makes him a little bit more malevolent than the Shalor that we have the last season. I forgot his name. Nox. Oh, I really forgot his name for a while. Yeah, that makes him a lot more malevolent because the ultimate goal for Nox was to fix his life, to recover his wife and, well, his family. And yes, while doing this, he will redeem every single mistake he made. He was going to save every single life that he ruined in the future. This guy doesn't care. He is, I don't know if he wants to recover the children from the missing dimension, or he just wants to grab the Elia Cube and run away, destroying the entire planet no matter what. I am not sure, but I know this went full villain. And yes, this is a full villain with malevolent intent, with evil deeds. Yeah, the design, yes, I like the design. I like the design, especially the arm of the Wakfu arm, because yes, that's what it looks, a Wakfu arm, thanks to the Elia Cube. And yeah, this is fascinating because it's something I wasn't expecting. This is something I was waiting to wait, what? And yes, you saw that in my reaction in the last episode. That seriously, what the hell just happened? And they make us wait. Oh man, yeah. That filler that they make us wait for. But anyway, yeah, I think I have spoken enough about this in the last episode. So yeah, let's just cut all of this and watch the next one, shall we? Oh crap! Oh, seriously? Yeah, they are enjoying the beach. Okay. With some salt. It is salt. Yeah. Hilton forgot about all the freaking. Yeah, the curse, yes, you just interrupted. Yes, with the albatross, yes, exactly. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, exactly. Ooh, of course. Oh, crap, this is not good. Oh. Hopefully they do, because that is a huge ass freaking. Oh crap! He's just Oh, he's going to possess. Of course. Oh, that must be painful. Oh, he transformed. Yes. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Oh. Oh, yeah, big mistake, dude. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's strange. But that's the problem, yes! You need to keep the balance. Oh, this is not good. And Royale is still tied up. Holy. No! Oh, crap! That wasn't obvious, of course. Okay, that doesn't look that... Okay, looks terrible, yes. I know it wasn't that bad, but... Hey! Okay, no, forget about it. What I think is good is bad again, yeah. And... Oh, yeah. In another mountain. Convenient, but not helpful. Shh, just run away. I don't like the way that it... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Again, I don't like the way they are portrayed like this. Hugo is kind of content, yeah. Oh, the captain. My only adoptive daughter, of course. Okay. It wasn't a shout. Yes, it was. A scream. Okay, yeah, there is something deeper in here. Oh. Oh, yeah, he's cute. Yeah, there is something suspicious about these girls. Oh god, yeah. All the implications. Oh, dude, seriously. Ooh. Yes. Oh yes, he is still angry. But he's kind of right. Yeah, okay, I like this. Ooh, okay, this is something else. This is the normal Hugo. Oh, okay, there is something here. Oh. Okay, something else is happening here. But what exactly is... Okay, something is... What? But something odd is happening here. Even as... Ooh. Yeah, something else is here. Something else is happening here. Are they going to devour them? Wait, what? Yes, exactly. What the hell is that? I don't think that's sweet. I'm excited to see what's going on. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh boy, another creature. Yeah. Oh. Okay, they are having their adventure. No one. Oh, of course, something even bigger. Yeah, something even bigger. What is it? Oh, that's huge. What? Oh, holy. Okay, that's the big one. Okay, very cartoony, but what is going on exactly? Yeah, they are exactly there. Yeah, and I guess those monkeys were humans or, well, inhabitants of different races. Oh, yeah, I was right. Wow. Well, a white one, okay. What? Seriously? Only say 2001? Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh, she couldn't. Yeah. Okay, what is... Ooh, this is a fight that is going to be interesting. Okay. Oh, holy. Yeah, but how they are going to return them to the original form? I am most happy to see you, yes. Go ahead, if you can solve the problem, yes. Ooh, okay. Okay, yes. Rubilex is kind of in charge. Okay, now that's more savage. Ooh, okay. Like the good old days. Oh, okay. This is really interesting. Oh, holy, that's power, man. Dude, seriously? Yeah? They're facing one hell of a freaking battle. Yeah, they just run away, of course. That makes sense. Oh crap, these three are here. Oh, okay. Holy. Oh, that's a lot of destructive power. Oh, just one left. Oh, they are being sealed. Holy, yeah, that's understandable, the amount of wind. But what is going on now? What is going to happen with them? How are they going to resolve this? Oh, okay. Okay. It's really... Oh, yeah. You, of course. He's asking for a get this for Junior, yes. Oh, yeah, this is important. This is really important. Oh, yes. This is a good... Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is way too cute. Oh, I like this ending. Oh. Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop it there for, you know, spoilers. I really need to design something around that. But anyway, yeah. Another filler episode just before we figured out what the hell is going on with Quilby. Oh. But it was an interesting one. Yes, a lot more in stock here. Yeah, an interesting episode, and I really enjoyed this one. And yes, the consequences and everything that was said, yes, I love this one, but I want to see what is going on with Quilby. Anyway, yeah, as always, I'm gonna watch this again, and, well, you like my comments. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 21st episode. And yeah, it's another filler because this doesn't move the story forward enough. Yes, they're still trying to reach the destination, and yes, it's obvious that you need to portray them as just not in the next scene they're going to arrive. But yes, especially since the last time, especially with Quilby, I was so eager to know exactly more because I thought that really now, episode 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 and 26 are going to just focus on this fight against Quilby. Because yeah, what is being planned here is something huge. He's going to bring up or bring to the 12 kingdoms, let's say, the menace of the demons, of the Shusha. So, yeah, that is something important that we need to know. But this episode focuses again in another moment of the journey of our heroes. Yes, I'm not saying that this is a bad episode. It's a really good one. It's interesting and different take with the curse. That yes, we saw something similar in last season, but again, they twisted and changed it enough for me to be interested. Especially because it finally resolved something I wanted to see being resolved in the end of this episode. But yeah, we started in a boat again. Ass is trying to hunt down some fishes so they can eat. And yes, it's a new day. And we saw discussions between Cleofe and, of course, Amalia. This is again establishing characters. Why Amalia doesn't like the sister. This is Cleofe. And yes, the curse comes because, yeah, kind of cute fish should not be hunted, should not be fished. But of course, Hugo doesn't care and just start to grill the freaking fish alongside with Ruel and Pompon. Again, the curse, they start to discuss stuff like this. And yes, I love the silly antics here. That yes, oh no, you're eating the fish that you should not be eating. And yes, oh, this is missing salt or it doesn't, it's overcooked or something along those lines. Oh, give me that. Oh, no, this is delicious. Oh, why was I? Yeah, those antics, those small jokes are pretty funny in the context of everything. And yes, the curse come into place. And this is before, of course, the consequences of the curse, let's say. We're starting to see kind of a friction between sexes, not in that way. But yeah, we're starting to see friction that the 4 girls and the 4 males are kind of not agreeing in everything, and they're having a lot more discussions. But anyway, yeah, we saw the consequences of the jinx and the huge waves that appeared out of nowhere because there is not even a storm, there is not even clouds that represent the storm. So yeah, it is. In this world, yes, jinx exists, and you should respect all of those. Anyway, yeah, they tie themselves to the mast. Yeah, they end up in the freaking tip of a huge ass mountain. They ask for exploring. They realize that they are surrounded by nothing but air, and there's just a small point in which the boat is holding itself. But then they are attacked by some monkeys. They look more like baboons more than monkeys. They start to attack, and we saw a interesting fight scene. Everybody is kind of showing off, except for Amalia because she doesn't have any contact with the ground. And even if she did, the vines will destroy the boat. So yeah, I understand why she is not attacking and she needs to be protected. And of course, the little girl needs to be protected because she's not that powerful to deal with these creatures, the hugest monkeys or whatever you want to call it, baboons, whatever. Yeah, we saw kind of a fight, and unfortunately, the consequences of the fight is the unbalancing of the boat. And yeah, thanks to us, it was the last little weight they needed. So they start to fall down. I was completely confused at the beginning because yes, he's falling, but it doesn't look that bad. It was going to be like our neat ram and they're going to be fine. But then I saw the angle in which they were falling, almost 90 degrees. So yeah, they're falling, they're screaming, they touch, in this case, water. So okay, they are fine. But no, the boat continues to advance and moves up again in another 90-degree angle and fell in another mountain. This is a bigger mountain, but not bigger, a wider mountain. So the boat can rest, all of it can rest in the mountain or in the top of the mountain, but there is still enough space for them to even walk outside and have a little walk. So yeah, they go down from this less tall mountain and they found 3 beautiful creatures. Yes, they look beautiful, they are drawn beautiful in this moment. Because yes, Pompon fell down from the mountain, and yes, Evangeline was worried in that moment. Obviously, they might be mad at each other, but of course they care for each other. And we saw the next scene in a campfire that they are having a chat. Of course, these 3 new creatures that, of course, the title of the episode is, with them is Bella Foams, something along those lines. And yes, I completely misread the title of the episode. I read something Bellamont or Belmont, like the character from Castlevania. What the hell is going on? That's why I completely confused in that moment. But yes, it says Bellamont. Give me a moment. Bellaphones, that was the correct name. Yeah, as I said before, I confuse the name a lot. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, these Bellaphones are with the guys, all the guys, Ruel, Hugo, Pompon, and the captain, the Squib captain. And yeah, they're saying, "Oh, you're so brave! Oh, you're so great!" And we saw, of course, the counterpart. The girls are just huddled up in a log and they're kind of angry against everybody. And yes. This is really funny because later on I understand what the hell was going on. Here one is still kind of confusing or something along those lines because why they are so well. Yes, I understand they are male. I am male too. Yes, when I see a pretty face, I kind of behave a little bit different. That I'm more kind to her or something along those lines. If I want to pursue her in a flirting way, so yeah, we behave differently. But this is an extreme. This is a complete extreme of how they are behaving. And of course, we saw the jealous Evangeline with a good reason, because, yeah, her boyfriend is just flirting with everybody else or with somebody else with a very cute face. And we saw, or perhaps I want to see this one, kind of Amalia being jealous. Again, I don't know if those are my shipping goggles or something else, but yes, when they mentioned Hugo, or when we change in the image into Hugo, the next one is, of course, Amalia. And again, she's kind of looking jealous in this case. So, I don't think this is a mere coincidence. I'm hoping that they are building up to something else. Hopefully. But yeah, we see that, yeah, they kind of have in a trance. The four guys are kind of in a trance. And yes, when the girls say, "Oh no, we cannot stay here, we need to go," and that's when they start the discussions. "Oh, you're the one who's taking the decisions always. Why don't they let them decide?" And yes, that's another mistake from Evangeline. Yeah, she's very controlled, she's very balanced in her character, but when she gets angry, she really gets angry, and she cannot control her words. Perhaps if she will have used another word, not morons in this case, it wouldn't have escalated so fast and so quickly. But yeah, thanks to the fact that she used the word morons, because they cannot control their own decisions, because they are not in their five senses, that's when Pompon explodes. That, yes, you always call us morons. What did we do this time? It wasn't our fault. It wasn't, yeah, something along those lines. And yes, when Evangeline kind of back how he go, holy, yeah, I made a mistake in here. And yes, we saw then Hugo. And then we saw the captain. The captain is not that impressive. I don't know him that well enough to say, oh yeah, this is a terrible thing to do. But for Hugo, yes, it's very impactful. Because Hugo, again, is an innocent soul, is an innocent kid, he doesn't have malice in him. So for him to behave like this, an exterior factor must be at play here. So yeah, and later on we figured that out. That yes, they are going with them, and they are going to be visiting their home. And yes, this is an interesting portion of the episode, because this is when you discover, thanks to Hugo's reaction, that something else is going on here. Not just the beauty of these creatures, but something else, something deeper, something more sinister. Yes, I was having my suspicion. Again, especially from the way that Hugo behaved. And later on, thanks to what Ruel did, that he threw away Junior, and of course the way that Hugo treated us in that moment. They go away and they abandon the girls. The girls return to the boat and they push it gently towards the ocean. And the boat, miraculously, it's fine. The boat is fine. And then we saw the scene with the guys, that they are relaxing, they are enjoying the moment in this beautiful environment full of flowers and those trees. And yes, everything is so precious, the ambience is so relaxing, so calming, not just for the guys, but for the audience. Because yes, the colors that are used in that moment are just very, very calm colors, very warm colors. That's the one I want to speak about. And then we discover, of course, the tail in Yugot. And that's when you say, what the hell is going on? And that's when you figure out, oh god, those other monkeys that look like baboons, those are other, perhaps, sailors that fell into this trap, fell into this island. And that's when you kind of deduce that. But of course, we return to the girls. The boat is fine, and they are kind of angry. Yeah, they cannot abandon. They don't want to abandon the guys. They don't want. They are not that heartless. They are not heartless. What am I saying? They are not heartless. But of course, they are still angry with a good reason. The guys just abandoned them for. Let's be honest, they are thinking that it's for some bimbos. That's what they are thinking. That's my deduction of what they are thinking. But of course, in the moment, they don't want to move. They want to stay there. They want to wait for the guys. But that is going to be futile. When the moment, oh, let's take a walk. And yes, and that's when all of them reanimate because, yes, they're going to pretend to take a walk. But actually, they're going to look for the boys. And yes, to tell them that the boat is ready so they can leave the place. They are walking and they are tracking all the rest of the boys. They are no more subtle about that. But this is when the change of events starts to happen. We have the small thread, the kind of insect, like kind of mosquitoes or something along those lines. They run away from the mosquitoes and they fell into the pond. It's not a lake, it's not that big. But they survived the mosquitoes and then another creature, kind of a, I don't know, swamp creature, a kind of a small dinosaur, or a super developed crocodile or alligator or something along those lines, and they start to be chased by this guy. Unfortunately, another bigger creature started to chase after all of them, and of course we saw the crocodile running away, and this kind of leopard going after them, and then another bigger creature. I know it really looks like a huge dinosaur, but kind of a baby dinosaur. And yes, the crocodile, the leopard, and now the girls, of course, are being chased by this kind of, I don't know, I don't know why it looks like a baby dinosaur to me. But because it kind of an egg in his head. And then, of course, they are running away for an even bigger threat. A huge ass dinosaur. A red one. And yes, all of that, those chases. I love the increase in the threat there. They hide themselves in a tree, and then they are chased after by a huge ass, kind of a spider, but only has 4 legs. And they run away, and they are kind of trapped between a mountain, or the side of a mountain, and the spider. The spider noticed something else, that there is a cave nearby, and it ran away. That's the cave of these creatures, of the Bellephones. I thought, I don't know if this is going to be seen in the reaction, but I thought that was another dungeon. Another dungeon for them to explore. But I don't think so, because later on, yes, you figure out, I think all the dungeons have a door, or correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, or I don't think... Okay, no. You know what? Screw it. I think this was a dungeon. The Bellephone dungeon. And it's another representation of what you saw in the game, but this is represented here in the cartoon. And then, of course, we saw the real scenario that we're having here. It's not a beautiful tree with flowers. It's a decay cave with a skeleton in there. So yes, my guess is we were seeing illusions thanks to these Bellephones that were kind of enticing the rest of the guys so they can stay there and increase their army, because that's my guess. They are absorbed the Wakfu, or they feed from Wakfu, but they are not strong enough to defeat a evil creature like them, or sailors, or whatever. I don't know exactly, but that's my guess. And we saw the boys kind of transform into these baboon creatures. Not completely. They are not completely transformed, except apparently for the freaking captain of the pirate captain. And of course, I love the reference that they use here, that the 2001 reference they use, thanks to Ruel. I don't know, winning a game or some sort of a game, that's what I assume. It's a game. So yeah, I love that reference. But of course, we're seeing the consequences of the actions, and that yes, actually, those weren't their exact words. Yes, those feelings of anger were perhaps even improved or not improved, were increased by the enchantment of these creatures. So that's why they lash out that much. And again, I'm gonna put my shipping goggles again because yes, we saw Hugo being treated pretty well by the creatures, and yes, Amalia kind of hold the little girl back. You mustn't do any noise. But in the moment she noticed what Hugo was doing or what they were doing to Hugo, that's when she snapped and started to say, "Oh, you cannot do that to our friends and all that." Yeah, again, this is way too much to be a coincidence, or just that they are getting ready for something else. Yeah, of course, these creatures do not want to give that freely. They send their own friends against them. Um, yes, they are sent and they attack. Yes, of course. We know that Ruel is extremely powerful. We know that Hugo is extremely powerful. We know that Pompon is extremely powerful. So yeah, they are facing three pretty strong creatures in this case. I don't know how much or how little the transformation is giving me strength or giving them strength. Sorry, but yeah, you can see that these guys are really powerful. Especially, well, even Hugo still can control his portals. And yes, we're seeing that Ruel is attacking the girls. In this case, Cleofe and the little girl, the daughter of the captain. And then we saw, again, those are my shipping goggles. I haven't removed them so far. But we saw that Hugo is attacking Amalia, and Amalia, of course, doesn't want to hurt Hugo, and try to convince him that he should give up this form or something along those lines. It doesn't work, and we saw this spectacular attack. And then, of course, they are locked inside these binds to protect them from the damage of, well, the other guys. Evangeline is again attacking, and she is being attacked by Pompon. Again, it's way too much for being a coincidence. But she, of course, is more skillful. She's a warrior through and through. And I love just how well she managed the situation. She just grabbed the sword, in this case, Rubilax. And yes, I love how Rubilax speaks to her. "Oh, I am almost happy to see you here." And she grabs the sword and put it against Pompon. Rubilax gained full control now of the body. And of course, the rampage that happened here. And yes, I'm using the word because remind me of the video game, especially the design of Pompon in this case. Yeah, he starts to attack, but of course he liberates the rest of the monkeys or baboons that are there. They are nothing. And of course, the rest are kind of cowards, saying that, yeah, no, I'm not going to mess with that, and they run away, the rest of the monkeys. These Bellefonds are not really happy with the result. They don't care, they don't want to fight anymore. They saw that the monkeys are being defeated, and they start to run away. They grab all of them because they are all of them unconscious. I don't know why. Oh, yes, of course. Thanks to the wave of power that that Pompon, or well, Rubilax actually created. Yeah, I didn't understand until now. Sorry about that. Yeah, they run away, and this is when the creatures, the Bellefonds, reveal their true forms. And that's when it hit me, that these are supposed to represent kind of sirens. Because yes, they entice sailors into their caves, and they devour the sailors. Of course, they are not going to devour them here. They are going to devour their Wakfu. That's what I guess. That's why I believe they are about to be devoured, let's say. So yes, they are start to attack, and especially when they create this sonic attack. Of course, Evangeline being smart, well, not Evangeline, sorry, no, it was Pompon or Rubilax in this case that drove one of them that decided to attack more directly, and that kind of disrupted the freaking wave sounds. And again, they start to run away. They are after them, but again, Evangeline had an idea, because yes, these sirens of Bellephones Pretty skillful. But of course, Evangeline kind of destroy the ceiling of the cave. And of course, the only thing that Rubilas has to do is jump above them. And yes, they are chasing after them, but they are destroyed thanks to the huge ass rocks that they were thrown at them. The cave is being sealed, and they return to the boat. Of course, the guys feel bad. They return to their original forms, and they feel bad because all the terrible things that said. We figured out that the one who was closest to be fully transformed was, of course, the captain of the boat. The rest, yeah, they were kind of fighting back. And yes, I love the repercussions, not the repercussions, the insinuations that were given here. That, yes, the arguments. That's what convinced them. And of course, we saw that Rel is trying to ask for forgiveness to Junior. Really, really funny moment. And again, my shipping goggles are still on. I love how Amalia said, "Stop it, Hugo. Yes, you did terrible things, but if you ask for forgiveness, we will have to ask for forgiveness for all the terrible things we have done during the journey. So yeah, leave it there." Again, yeah, my shipping goggles are just saying, "Oh yes, it's just getting canon." That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's true. Hopefully, it's going to be. Anyway, we saw the last scene, and this is something I love. We saw that, of course, Pompon feels bad because he has been angry during the whole journey. Since he figured out that Evangeline had a sister until this moment, he has been angry towards Evangeline. And he has behaving like a moron. That's true. Especially it was emphasized in this episode thanks to the influence of the sirens, of the Bellephones. So, yeah. And I love how he said, okay, how angry you are against me. So you can... And Evangeline, again, conceding that in some points he was right. Yes, he was too harsh in certain points of their journey. And he was right to be angry. So yes, I love this compromise. Yeah, don't worry, it's okay. And this loving embrace that we witness, it's so lovable because I love the resolution that yes, in this case, it's not, oh yes, one person needs to apologize and the other one needs to forgive. No, in this case, both have kind of the reason in certain points. Yes, they took it to an extreme, that's for certain. And that's why they say, okay, yeah, both of us made a mistake, made several mistakes. But both of us want this relationship to work. So we need to compromise and say that, yes, we both were wrong. And this is what I love about this series. They are pretty good at managing romance, and it's not the focus of the series. I love the way that the arc, the Evangeline Pompon arc, was resolved. I love it because, you see, this is a really, truly loving relationship. It's not an abusive relationship portrayed as a good one. That's something I enjoy. Because yes, there are animations and there are animes that portray a very abusive relationship as a healthy one. That yes, the woman is always in charge, or the woman is always angry against the male, or the male is abusive, and all of that. And yes, the woman being, oh yeah, you're just terrible and you're dumb and all that, but in the end they love each other. That is an abusive relationship, because in a relationship you need to be equal to one another. Not just, oh, the woman is intelligent, the guy is a moron. No, it's not like that. Yes, Pompon is not that intelligent, but you can see that Evangeline respects Pompon. And that respect has been increasing. And yes, this was necessary because that respect was starting to be lost for Evangeline. So yeah, that fight, or this fight that was carried towards all this episode, was absolutely necessary. And again, I love the resolution they gave to said fight. I love it. And again, yeah, the similarities between what happened with Pompon and Evangeline and what is happening with Hugo and Amalia. That's why I'm really certain that this is pointing towards something important in the series. and I cannot wait to figure it out. Yes, this was a better filler. It's filler, yes, but a better one, because we resolved something that needed to be resolved. And I love that fact. But anyway, yeah, I think I spoke enough about this episode. Well, I hope I really delivered what I wanted to deliver now. So yeah, the only thing I have to say, guys, thank you for your comments, your likes, your views, and your subscriptions. If you want to be a subscriber, click on the button for subscription and on the bell so you can get notifications. If you want to share this video, that will help me a lot more. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video, and well, see you in the next one. Bye.